about your boy Rude. It's your boy Rudemouth. We back. It's the TheBachiSTAT segment. The TheBachiSTAT segment. We're here. We're back once again, and we locked in. We got some key matchups. Now, I just did a little live to do a little test run on that, and I had a lot of people commenting in the comments about these fights. You know what I mean? And before we get into the big fight, the biggest of the biggest, let's talk about, you know what I mean? And what I say what this segment is. This is the TheBachiSTAT. A segment that I just put together for break week. You know what I mean? Other things to take into account of the chapter, like MVP, player of the chapter, you know what I mean? Analysis law that we need in the chapter. But this week, since we on the break, we gonna go with a battle royale. You dig what I'm saying? And this battle royale is our guys Hokuto versus Subaru and Mashiro versus Hikari. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all know this battle is finna get busy. Now, Hikari and my guy, you know what I mean, bro, join us, bro. If you join, definitely join us. I invite you up. You dig what I'm saying? More than guests, you dig what I'm saying? You know you invited because I want you to be on this. That's
what
why.
up?
What up? What up? I finally got it right, baby. I finally got it right. Finally got the TikTok live down on pack. Do I sound crazy? I sound right. I sound, you know what I mean?
You sound good. You sound good.
All right. All right. Last time, remember, it was the audio I ain't get right. You feel me? I'm sounding a lot better. Yeah, what I'm saying? But we diving in because you know I created that new segment called the TheBachiSTAT. Last week, it was about the chapter. You feel me? Where I did MVP. You feel me? Player of the chapter. And other stuff, etc. You feel me? I was bringing a little bit of the sports to the manga thing. But since this week we on break week, I was thinking, you know what I mean? And since I've been posting them, 1v1 battle royales. You feel me? And these was the two 1v1 battle royales that I wanted to just start off with until we start doing it more. And you one of the guys that I want to hook up because I want to be able to, like, make this a segment where it's like me, you, like we the mods. It's probably like 2, 3 of us where we the mods, and then we able to get multiple other kagurabachi people in here and actually get their takes on the lives. You feel me?
Yeah.
And get their votes and all that. You feel me? Like how everybody that I got the votes and everything down, like everybody hit me in the comments. I got everybody comments from Twitch to TikTok. So I got the votes already stored and locked in. Would you like to give your vote before I start announcing everybody else's votes?
Remind me the battle.
All right, the first battle we're going to talk about, because the Mashiro and Hikari is the best one. So we're going to go with Hokuto and Subaru. War Up Subaru that we seen this far, no enchanted blade.
No enchanted blade. Only what we've seen thus far. I gotta go with Hokuto. Hokuto was battling. He was battling.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I apologize. Continue your thing.
Yeah.
Cause I definitely agree with you. Hokuto. The reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why I voted for Hokuto. Hokuto for a sword bearer of Buki and got the. Even though we know he was retired, well, it's not there, but he did that at the same time as he was able to send his clone out to kill Chihiro's father.
Right.
Secondly, this man was able to, basically, I wouldn't say he did the exact move of Hikari, but when he ran into Kiri and Hikari, he either did an imitation of Hikari's move or he did the move.
Yeah.
Then he did a 1v1 with Natsuki. Then he did a 1v1 with Yoha. Then he did a 2v2 with him and Yoba versus Yoha and Natsuki. Got his hand chopped, made it out that battle, and still almost messed up the whole thing if he would have been able to kill the person that was the vessel for the Kaminami headquarters if Hikari didn't save him.
Yeah.
So this man is a bad dude to me, bro. He got the aura.
Yeah, I'll put Hokuto.
So you take
I have a lot of investment in him.
Yes, I do too, bro. I do too. Even with the one hand cut off. Even with the one hand cut off. So your vote's is going with Hokuto.
Yes.
So you take a Hokuto, I'm taking a Hokuto. What's your diff?
The diff, I'm gonna say that's high diff.
Alright,
That's high diff because
I agree.
It's gonna be him and his armored clone versus the very weak clones that Subaru got.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you know his doppelgangers can't really fight.
For battle.
Right. That was something I had to point out to somebody that was on Twitter because he was on Twitter. He like, man, Subaru can use this guy. I'm like, bro, if you pay attention to these chapters, he definitely said he can't battle with him. So, I mean, but let's go into the vote. So me and you already got Hokuto. He's up 2. So let's go to our other people. We got my man that was from TikTok, my boy Phil. He voted for Hokuto, so that's 3 for Hokuto. He voted for mid-diff. Then we got my man B that voted for Hokuto high diff. And we got my man Daniel that voted for Hokuto mid-diff. So right now, we got Hokuto basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 votes for Hokuto right now. And then we got Subaru. Now Subaru, these my guys from Twitter. My guy Troy and my guy Can, they was the only 2 that I really seen vote because I ain't seen too many people vote for him off of TikTok or give me they vote. So Troy voted for Subaru and he voted for like he clears them. He didn't even give me a diff. He said clears Hokuto. And then Can said Subaru mid diffs Hokuto. I mean, so it's 7-2. So Hokuto takes round 1 easily by landslide, 7-2. We only got 2 votes, and I ain't saying like it's gonna be easy. Like we just said, high diff. But this Subaru, I don't think is enough for Hokuto. Even though he got a steel, his sword, all steel. Even though he know a technique where you can hit the sword from the side and break your katana. But Hokuto a little advanced. He not like the Masari or the Mazumi or none of them. He more advanced than them. If it was up to me,
more advanced. He could keep up with multiple fighters at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Not cut down, but he cut raw fingers off. I know he was rusty, and we just ain't seen enough from Subaru. Maybe that changes later.
No, it definitely gonna change, especially once he gets his enchanted blade, or like you said, once it get further down, we get more. But I just want to go off the Subaru right now because we already know he gonna get the enchanted blade. So I just want to add this one in because I'm like, let's go with this Subaru. You feel me?
Real.
Versus that Hokuto. And the second match that everybody been talking, bro, I ain't gonna lie, from Twitter, TikTok, and even on my IG, Hikari versus Mashiro is, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, so many people been intrigued by this matchup. Everybody had their little points that they said, and everybody, like, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna do more of these because they really enjoyed it. But I just gotta give you some of the comments that like people was making with like Mashiro and Hikari.
Hikari, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go in, man. Bang, 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 bang. I apologize.
I'll give you my vote after.
Yeah. So we got Mashiro mid diffs Hikari. I really follow you on Twitter. Oh, all right. That was bro telling me you're doing that. So yeah, he said Mashiro mid diffs him easily. Then we got Mashiro was top 4 strongest sorcerer in the sorcery barrel, and he most definitely wins. Then we got Mashiro would murder him. He did it without us even. He did it and crushed a battleship in the Oroshima battle, and you think he can't deal with yo? So I'm like, Then we had one vote that went with Akari and said, I got Akari. Then we had somebody say, I love Akari, but Mashiro was packing him. Then we got Mashiro was packing him respectfully. So, like, it was a lot in favor for Mashiro. But we definitely had some Akari votes. But let's start off with me and your vote. Let's get your vote first.
My take is Mashiro. Oh. You gotta echo. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Or it's playing your video or something like that. Because I know I got a little bit of echo when I talk through you.
Two big dogs.
Yeah, I wonder why I'm still doing that.
Cause our boy Mashiro. You dig what I'm saying? So then, let's go.
I don't know what that just did, bro.
Feel me? We're gonna have a lot of people gonna have to join in on this segment.
It's like I already said all this, bro. I don't know why it's doing it.
Yeah, it's like it's playing the recording.
How they feel about this.
Yeah, what is it
You know what I'm
doing?
saying? Like,
I think it might have messed up for me actually getting on
really want to invite a couple people.
TikTok.
That might guess.
Oh, yeah, that might be it.
You want to go ahead and do it over?
Yeah, I'll say it over.
Alright. Whoa. There you go.
Alright, there.
This is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm just learning computers so everything be crazy, bro. Feel me?
It's all good. Mashiro, he's just too experienced. We seen the Hakuri we seen now. He struggles to fight for a long time. He's better when he's helping somebody else. Like that move he did.
Time out, bro. Before you go too deep, no limiters. So he ain't affected by his sorcery messing with his brain. I ain't want limited to that.
Gotcha.
So I put no limiters on there, so he'll be able to be
so
full
we're talking
power.
like even with Soya, that could get. Now I'll tell you why that could get crazy.
Now that's why I did it. That's why I did it.
It depends on the level of sorcery. Because what if I can put you in the storehouse? I know his is smaller, but it gets a little crazy there.
But
I think it's a more even matchup. Probably mid-diff, but I'm still going Mashiro.
Yeah.
Because it's just the experience. Like, he did that shit with this shit with a hole in his chest.
Yeah. And that's the biggest reason that make him like, all right, Mashiro is a character, even though he's young, we can't just, like how we got Akari and Ori and all them, we can't place him with them. We got to actually place him with the adults, the higher tiers, because his IQ that's the main reason I love the kid. His IQ is better than Sheba's in them, bro. This man was like...
And then his sorcery is more subtle.
Yeah.
Than Hakuri. He can like control things in the air and like control their direction. We seen Hakuri do shockwaves.
Right.
Big shockwaves, but we ain't seen him have fine tuning. So Mashiro can do both.
Yeah, and Akari would have to be up on Mashiro to be able to do, you know what I mean, ISO. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if he ain't up close on him to do it, he ain't gonna be able to do it. Mashiro can do his sorcery from a distance. So even though Akari could be trying to put me in the sword's house, the same thing that I did to the Mikaboshi bodyguard, I can essentially do that to him. Hide my sword where as though he don't know it's in a mix, have it coming from another end, and then I have it strike him. Akari get hit one time with that sword, he done.
And then the other thing, he good enough with the sword to be entrusted with one of Kunashige's swords.
Right.
You don't just give those out to nobody. So like even without the sorcery, you know he's still cold.
Right. And now I'm gonna give this shout out to the Shaku Hideout, because they did say this. They was like, Mashiro, we never really seen him swing a sword, so is his swordsmanship really up there? I'm not gonna say he got the best, but like you said, for him to get a blade from Konoshige, make that, and not only for Sheba, he must have knew some potential of this kid.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like he just gave it to him just because it's Sheba's little. No, it was a little potential that he seen in. So I think Mashiro definitely knows some sword play. Now I'm not saying he's the best.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's the best,
but I definitely think he know how to use that sword. Come on now. And like I said,
I just learned sorcery.
Right.
Like,
and that's why I wanted to say no limits, because if a card used too much of his storehouse, it burns his brain. You feel me? Because he be pushed, but only because he be pushing himself into his limits and don't stop when he be putting them certain situations. Like when Chero popped up, and when he brung Chero to for Mr. Samora when he was taking out Yoji for real, when he killed Yoji, and then he summoned Chero so he could already get there, and that shit was the shit that really started fucking him up. Doing it, bringing Chero, doing too much with bringing the swords, like, I mean, mainly, no. He really started messing up after he used a lot of his power in the auction arc, right?
Yeah. So
Yes, where it started. Okay.
So it's like we barely got to see his full potential.
Yeah.
We can assume that he's like close to his father, but not quite there, because trying to match his father, like trying to hold up his father's storehouse, is what injured him. So like he clearly isn't as good as his father, but it's probably close.
Yeah, and you're definitely right, because his father was able to put enough soul energy to have the Sanuchi, him being able to wield it, and he was the first person that was able to even pull a little bit of the tilt of the sword out. So even though just by him doing that showed the will, because at first he wasn't trying to let himself get fully taken control of. So the man definitely got a strong willpower. And I ain't even gonna lie, I was gonna do a battle with him versus my man Sojo and see how they might have liked that. But we gonna talk about that. We gonna get into that a little later. We gonna do that a little later. We gonna talk about that. That'll be the next battle royale. But
I like that.
Yeah, but we gonna get into that one next. But
yeah, man.
Like you said, I'm listening.
We can start to do some. We can talk and do some plans, because I cover the chapters every week. I'm probably going. I read the spoilers every week, but I don't talk about that stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't be fucking with the spoilers, bro. Only reason because I'm so deep in the spoilers, like with One Piece and all that, and how controversial that spoiler thing be. I be trying to save Kagurabachi so it could be just my mystery. I just love being the unknown, not knowing what's going on, hoping for like how. Remember when we was talking about the chapter before the last chapter dropped, and we thought maybe Azumi might pop up and have to save Sheba and all that, and then we get Sheba pushing himself to the limits, and he pulls out and saves Konoshige instead of us thinking, even though this next chapter, somebody got to come. Somebody got to come, bro. It cannot just be.
I'm excited for this next one. So, what I'm saying is, like, I don't know what your schedule is, but we could work something out maybe Sundays or Mondays to talk about the chapters. I don't know what else you read too. If you're willing, if you read other stuff, we can talk about, like, because you read One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece. I'm getting back into my Ultimate X's Kyoshi, because I ain't gonna lie, I love that, bro. I just felt like they just came out with I had to go get it, bro. They just came out with the first English edition, volume 1.
Oh, they translated it.
Yeah, because they only had the Japanese at first. So when I went to the store and I seen I said, what? Let me get that. I ain't going to lie.
Man. I got to get back on that, because I was fucking with it for a while.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, because I left it alone for a while. Then I read about, from 50, 49 all the way up to 60, then stopped again. So I got tapped back in. You ain't the only one. And they had 90 something, close to 100 chapters.
Yeah,
so I got
over 100 now.
And my man a cross paddleton now, and I'm really tapped in because I want to see that form that he turned into, bro. I gotta see that form, bro. I got to see that form, bro. That form looked crazy, but
I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, we can talk and probably in DMs, just like hosting something together.
Yeah, we definitely can. See, Sundays I'm gonna try to get up because I be off on Saturday and then I gotta go to work Sunday, but I don't even go to work at 6, so like I'm gonna try to start getting up early. But my usual, like I'm off on Wednesdays and I'm off on Saturdays, so that's why I try to do like the TheBachiSTAT, or like if we start doing stuff, if you free on Wednesday, that'll be the day like where we can do it like multiple stuff, like, you know what I mean? Even when we got like sit down, put something together, then come up with the whole segment. Come out like Wednesdays, I'm just, cool.
Okay, got you.
I go to the gym and all that, and then that I'm done with the gym and that. Yeah, like we can stream and do whatever for real. And that's.
Oh man, sounds good.
And that you definitely like how we've been talking for a minute. Like I do need to find me somebody else. Like I like bro, I would love to have like just on a quick tick, me, you, and Burst. Or me, you, Burst, and CT.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Me, you, Burst, and CT. But CT, he be locked in a lot of stuff too. So I don't know if kagurabachi is main focus, but he be locked in. I love his JJK videos, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He really, bro. When he talk, I listen. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Then that video you just dropped, I'm like, the kagurabachi treat women like anyway. I'm like, damn, this remind me of another one. One Piece. One Piece do the same thing to their women. I say damn.
I found out, and I hate to be this, but if you raise big people a little bit, if you get them with a hook where they like really disagree or they got a hot take, you get it. Because I started with kagurabachi hates women, but by the time you get to the end, I'm talking about how powerful and strong the women are.
No, you definitely did. You definitely did. Yeah. You gave many descriptions of the women, like how they the ones that cook, with Chiaki cooking for Rokuhari, with Hiyuki being the main strength, her strength being similar to being compared to Enchanted Blades. So yeah, you definitely didn't just take it like, oh, he just said it to side, because he got some that he just like they've been through abusive. They've been pushed to the side. They've been killed. Like, you broke every level of how Hokuzono is really doing the female curtains. I ain't gonna lie, I liked that, bro. I liked it.
Yeah.
And you know it don't cost nothing to show love, and I always show you love, baby, because you one of my favorite.
That's my best video so far. So I'm trying to do stuff like that more. And I'm trying to read more series that are popular. So, like, I just caught up to Boruto. So I can talk about that a little bit more too.
I gotta get into that, bro.
I'm gonna catch up to Hunter x Hunter, so I can talk about more series that, like, because kagurabachi is new, so the audience is small.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when April, if I do it right, April, when the anime gets announced, the algorithm gonna bring you to me because I'm the one making the videos. So I'm trying to like make my videos really appealing.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, because it's like, all right. Yeah, at first you like, all right, I'm making the chapter videos and all that, but no, I'm going to start really deep diving so y'all can see the different aspects that kagurabachi is bringing into the storytelling. You're not only trying to give us the chapters, you're trying to give us, like, other stuff that we need to know.
Yes.
Like, people don't be like, just be trying to learn the simple, and you try to give the nuances and everything that's taking place so you can see it from different point of views. So I get exactly what you're trying to do, bro. And I commend you, because you're doing your fucking thing, bro. You know how I tell you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
definitely one of my favorite Bachi groups.
Followers. And trying to make some videos, and it's you know, like you said, when you work and when you free, it's hard to balance that.
Right, it is, bro. Then like when I got the kid, like, I mean, son and nephew right in the other room, got it. whoa, calm down, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all know I'm in here on live. Calm down, because you know they like that. Calm down.
Yeah.
But I mean, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, and then it's not only just like, because people be thinking, all right, just making a video. Making the video is the easiest part, and I swore to God I thought that was hard. Editing is out this fucking world, bro. Editing, bro.
Yeah, bro, it used to take me like an hour to edit a minute.
A minute video. It take me 2-3 hours to do 2-3 minute videos, bro. Because like people like us, we're gonna make sure we say what we said correctly. What we spoke on, we actually speaking on what's coming out the chapter, the real lore. We don't want to just be jumping on here saying anything, and then we know we got people that really like depend on us to know what's going on with Kagurabachi. And that's how I be feeling. I be feeling like I got people that depend on my videos, because some people don't like to go read the chapters. Some people don't like to read, like, cause some people, like, I wasn't a big manga reader. I was an anime watcher. But then I started reading the mangas about around COVID season, because I started to, like, once I started to read the mangas and shit, I'm like, yo, the manga's really harder than the anime.
Yes. And like, the thing about it for me too is, if I'm trying to introduce people to the series, like, I'm hoping people read Kagurabachi because they saw my video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I gotta tell you the real. I gotta set you up for what you should expect to see.
And
But I made a video about the power system. I gotta set you up for, why is this cool? Why is this good? Why should you read this?
Right. You're not lying though, bro. And I ain't even gonna lie, you do a good ass job, bro. And now, so you saying you was doing a lot because you was trying to get the 1,000 followers, Jiffy, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. I think I'm around 600 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to do now is talk about a more popular new series. That's part of why I caught up to Boruto. So I'm gonna make some Boruto content and, you know, talk about what I like about the series, talk about why people should read it, why they should give it a chance. And that's really it for me.
Oh, that's good. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel that. That's exactly why I read One Piece. And like you said, gotta get back on Ultimate X Kyoshi, because I done had people like hit me and everything like, damn, bro, you read Ultimate X Kyoshi? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I just ain't make content on them. He like, bro, if you start making content, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have the eyes back, because it be so like me, what is my guy, bro? Waka. You know Waka?
Yeah.
WOXK. Yeah, that's my dog for real. You feel me? Like, he was one of the first Bachi bros that I met that put me on with like the Bachi bro Twitter community and all that, and started like cause I was basically like to myself. I make my videos, I do my thing. I really wasn't trying to meet people. I really wasn't, because it, like, in certain spaces they be saying like certain people be wanting to use other people for other people, just be like, so I ain't never wanna be around a creator for a creator, think that I'm trying to use this platform to make myself grow. I can do that myself. I'll put my own work in, and like, it just be crazy. So that's probably why.
Yeah, man, definitely. And that's why I like the dudes you see me on live with, they good people to be live with, man, because they really have a mission in what they try to do. It's not the same thing. They are most of them are writing stories of their own, so they're trying to tell people how to write stories. But they have a purpose. They have something they're offering you. They're not just trying to use people to like increase their platform.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be seeing the one bro that you be having, he always drawing like new characters and shit. And the way he talk, I know he can write a good story, bro. I know he know it. Like, I be listening to him, I be hearing him talk. You can too, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Because you died, like I said, You dive into the emotional, the intellectual, the mind. Like you dive into multiple different things to get a person like, damn, like to see it from all angles. Like, so yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna DM you. And try. I'm gonna think about what we could do first. How we can organize it. What kind of hours we can have. I know I'm West Coast, you East Coast. But
bro, I ain't know you was over the West Coast, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. My fault. I ain't know you was over West. I thought you was over the East Coast too. Damn. So what state you in?
I'm in Cali.
Oh, that's what's up, baby. I'm from Maryland, Baltimore City, but yeah, Cali.
Yeah, first time I heard you speak, I was like, he's from Baltimore. I used to live in DC. I was like, yeah.
It's the slang. It's just the way we talk. We talk like we just say whatever, bro. People like sometimes they be like, yo, bro, say dog. They be like, I'll be like dog. They be like, no, it's dog. I'm like, what? No, Doug. No, dog. Doug, dog. like they be like, yo, y'all pronounce whatever, however y'all want. Yeah. Then y'all gotta do all this stupid dummy. What's up, babe? Like y'all just come up with all these. I say, yeah. That's just how we is.
Everybody got their lingo, man. But
yeah.
I'm fucking with Baltimore because I was near there.
Right. Like how you said you was in DC for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, baby. That's what's up. Damn, you enjoy it over there more than over here?
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, the dude you was talking about that's drawing all the time, Ty.
Yeah.
He used to live in DC too, because we both went to Howard, so he went like a little bit after me though.
Oh, you went, bro. Damn. See, now I know why you be able to deep dive into the stories you be able to, how you do. Y'all went to college and all that, and Harvard ain't no anything.
Howard, not Harvard.
What you say?
Howard.
You said Howard?
Yeah. It's in DC.
But I'm still saying, you made it to college. Your brain is smarter than just like the average Joe like me.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. But it's really about whether you love what you're thinking about, right? Because I don't think it's not everybody that went there. It's a dude that is friends with Todd. I don't think he went to college or nothing like that, but he really good at stories too. So it's just about what you pay attention to. Yeah. It's a book that sits right in front of me talking about how to tell stories and what to think about, what to look at.
Okay.
So I don't just get that from like talent or whatever I studied in college, not stories.
No, I get what you're saying because you basically was into a lot of like reading, language arts, spelling, and all that. See, I was a math person. I love the numbers. Okay. Like I love numbers, and I like history. I really wasn't into like the vocabulary and the reading. I love the history and math because history, as we reading it, you able to give like how we do with fantasy books. You read the fantasy and you able to create your own world and what you think was taking place or see how you see it. So that's why I look at history for real. Like when they used to do Christopher Columbus and all that, I'm just imagining the boats, them riding across the oceans, them struggling, trying to make I used to always just put it in my own mind. Then by me being young, maybe always into anime and all that, I used to draw when I was little. I stopped for a minute, but me drawing started really making me get into anime. And the first thing that made me start drawing was Dragon Ball Z. That's why I'd always be the Godfather, bro.
That's the start for so many people. Toriyama's artwork, so iconic.
Yeah, because it was a lore. It is time to be that early. And then how the stuff they was Dragon Ball Z just was that, bro. Like the characters made you fall in love, like Goku. A simple-minded, but always want to fight, always want to get busy. Vegeta, a complex prince. You know what I mean? Gohan, you mean? The kid that's gentle as gentle don't want to crush a bug, but got the power to destroy the universe if he really wanted to. You feel me? It's the key. Then we got a little bit of slavery and all that in there with Frieza, calling monkeys and come on, bro. We already know what that was right there. You know what I mean? Calling monkeys. You took over the whole race. You destroyed them whenever you felt like you wanted to. Yeah. But I like that when mangakas can put real life situations into their story, bro. I love that,
what I
bro.
like about Kagurabachi too. When we got that backstory about the Mikaboshi,
Right.
and why they we used to rule Japan. Then the Soga clan came. All of that stuff,
bro, that's what I took from it too, bro. But a lot of people always told me like, nah, it seemed like the Mikaboshi and the Soga, both of them was just the two top heads. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what two heads, but they was the two top heads. You feel me? So it couldn't be one over another or them over. But the Soga princess that gave these what's the names was the only verbal that made the Soga clan a little bit ahead of the Mikaboshi. Because I believe, like you, I believe the Mikaboshi was on top and the Soga clan was underneath. And like I said, I think they even got a vision of the sacrifices they was doing with those bodies. And was like they doing something that's not right because they killing their own, they taking a big human toll just to sacrifice for power. What will they do with this power? And that is the reason I think the Soga clan actually we gotta take them out. Or they just used an excuse because they knew what they was doing and made up an excuse to take them out. You feel me? Which they did.
yeah. And I like because Hokuzono is a big Naruto fan. He's talked about that in interviews. And Naruto has that too, where it's like both sides are wrong. It's an ongoing conflict, and both sides are. It's like the Senju and the Uchiha.
Right.
Naruto, but like it's these two families going back and forth, and neither of them is really totally right.
No, for real. I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you. Hold on, what was the other family? Because I know that the Uchiha, but you said the other one.
The Senju.
The Senju.
That's
Senju.
like the first Hokage's family.
Okay. Yeah. That's why he was so. That's why when he popped up on them 5 and he was fighting, you know, his Madara kept saying stuff to Naruto Hokage about him being what's her name granddaughter. Yeah, all his justice was really like he was focused on her because she was a Senju. Now I get what you're saying. Because Madara definitely was focused on her than any of the other 5. They was called Kaze.
Yeah, and this is why talking about people getting stuff right and how we help the fandom really understand the story. At least according to the Prince Aryu, he says our ancestors, the Mikaboshi, once ruled the land of Japan.
Right, it definitely did.
So it's not they wasn't equal.
No, it wasn't. You're right.
They said the Soga led an insurrection. So if we take that to be true, right? Because Aryu could be what you call it, brainwashed. His father, you know what I'm saying? How people make themselves sound better.
Yeah.
And then, brainwash the future generations. But if we take what he's saying to be true, the Mikaboshi ruled Japan.
Yeah.
And then we don't know why the Soga clan led that insurrection, but they probably had a reason.
I think
probably not
that I don't think it was a very great reason,
but a good enough, something you could understand, but maybe not agree with.
That's why I said I think it might be that she's seen them doing the sacrificial things, and they already wanted to find something that could lead them to get at the top. So I feel like the Soga clan Ben was plotting and wanted to be on the top, and they was looking for their little reason.
Hey yo, They dropping the One Piece spoilers right now.
What I been telling you? They don't play. I ain't gonna lie. The One Piece spoilers gonna be you seen some of them, right? With Emu Grey transform and all that.
Yes.
That shit crazy, bro. Emu be doing whatever. Emu just be moving however they want. Like, then you transform. You don't got 2 horns no more. You supposed to transform and have 4 horns like you Hellboy. Then the scars that was on his waist, they pop up on a necklace that's on his arms turn black, like as if he just got arming it hot. You just on his arms, just sitting. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see this form, bro. And do you notice this? Emu has not been using hockey fighting these guys, bro. He been doing a little bit, but he ain't been really, like, I thought, like, when he was fighting Scotba, and you know how they keep showing him, like, they show his eye, but whole time, it's not like he doing future sight, or he was doing observation. You know it's something special about Emu eyes that we gonna eventually find out. But
they just dropped the picture.
Oh, they did.
Oh,
man.
Nah.
You gotta send that.
Crazy.
You gotta send that to my DM, bro. I wanna see that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it right now.
And you saying what this what the form gonna look like?
Yeah, this is what the form look like. We drop these. Oh shit. No, it's fine if I'll be there.
Check this, cause I ain't even gonna lie. When it comes to the One Piece spoilers, I go on is it my man? I think he called himself SYV, and he kind of like either Asian or Korean. He always be doing the One Piece like little spoiler, little things. I always watch his page. Oh my god, bro! And this nigga. Bro, say this don't look like King, like he don't look like he like King Harold.
Yeah, he do.
And ain't that's where King Harold had his sign at on his shoulder? Remember when Loki not like his shit was on his shoulder? Can this alright, so we know he get the 19 weapons come from the other kings that was forming with him. And these eyes he able to bring them. Do you think this man can turn into each form of the person that he put the covenant sign on?
I think he has access to all the races, man. Because remember, he's not even the first one to try to do that. Or he's not the first person we meet. He's obviously older, but Big Mom was trying to unite all the races in a different way.
Yeah.
Wanted all their power.
Right.
There's probably something about the Fishman. Why? Because like you can't have double fruit powers and swim like a fishman. So it's like.
But Jack did though. Oh no. He couldn't swim. He could float. He He didn't sink, but he floated on the water.
Yeah.
Remember at the elephant used the truck, wiped out the ship. Then when we come back, he was floating in the water for real. You feel me? And I think the only reason he floated in the water. But remember they said they sent Jack down there to try to find the Poneglyph for Kaido. So Jack was swimming, bro. Hold up.
Hold on.
Kaido sent you, he couldn't find it. But Jack went down there to look for the Poneglyphs or look for the Owano. I remember that.
I forgot what chapter those were, man.
Cause it was
okay.
Odin Father revealed it.
5. It was revealed that Old Wano was submerged underwater, and Jack, a fishman, helped Kaido explore it, but Jack ate a devil fruit and was not able to swim previously.
Oh, all right. So they're saying he was able to explore before he ate the devil fruit. Okay.
Maybe. Let me see.
Well, like that guy, that gotta be it. Because he was swimming, but if you say like him, he wants to dolphin, because dolphin do change everything. It don't matter if you're a fish man or not. That's probably why Killian. And then, do you think, nah, yeah, because that's not Summers, that's Killian. Do you think he a fish man?
Killingham.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think about that.
If you pay attention to his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a lineage that, like, you know how, alright. So who run the waters now, right now? What's the name of their family?
Oh, the king. Shirahoshi?
Shirahoshi father.
Yeah.
So, alright, bum, we gotta think this 800 years ago, shit like that. You feel me?
Neptune,
What if, yeah, so they the Neptunes. But what if whatever Keelanham's last name is, I forgot what his name is, but it sounded like a name of fishman that was probably there, like they controlled the kingdom before. You know how like Doflamingo and them peoples, when they left, like some of them went to be celestial dragon, and then the others people stayed that didn't fuck with them, and they didn't fuck with that shit, and they stayed. And then you got the Hunter family that went up there and they became celestial dragons, but not everybody from all the kingdoms went. So it's certain it'd be certain people it'd be 50-50. Certain people chose to go up there and be gods, and then certain people didn't leave their kingdom and they chose to stay down here with their kingdoms. So that's kind of what I was getting into. I was saying about that.
Let me see.
Because I ain't gonna lie, the One Piece world is so.
So his name is Remo Shifu.
Yeah, right. And only reason I said that because I think that is a fishman's last name. A royalty, could have been a royalty. The ones that was in charge before them, or the ones from 800 years ago that chose, like say it was the Neptunes and it was them, and they chose to leave. So now the Neptunes had to be the ones that stepped up, you feel me, and took over.
Okay.
Just like, I had to fix myself. Doflamingo and them, half their family did stay. Doflamingo and them left, and then the new king and all that came from. That's why Doflamingo came back down and took back over Dressrosa. Remember, was the king that had the bald head with the white hair? Like his family, they took over Dressrosa and they became the kings. You feel me? But that's why, what's the name? Doflamingo, when he came back, he went straight for Dressrosa, and he was telling them like when he made the king kill all the people and all that. He was explaining to him like, I mean, you're not the true king. You feel me? This is my birthplace. The Dante Hopies, we left.
Okay.
You gotta think, even when they say about alright, they had 20 kingdoms that stayed with him. Emu only got 19 weapons, which he still should have 20 because if it's 20 kingdoms and less, like that's why I always say to my man, Emu counts himself as in that 20. He don't say 20 kingdoms and then it's him, so it don't make 21. He is a part of the 20. But one left, which was Lily. You feel me? He was like, damn, why Emu only got 19 weapons? Because Lily betrayed him. Lily stopped riding with him. Lily probably seen the dark stuff he did. That's why she spread the stuff on the poneglyphs and just spread them across the world. Then you gotta think, when Cobra had that conversation with Emu, what made Emu trigger, like straight trigger? When Cobra announced to her, when she sent the letter, what did Lily say her name was? And she said, Lily D. Nefertari. And when she said D, she went crazy. And we noticed Emu don't got no D in their name, right? So I don't think like D is coming from no I think Joy Boy's crew was submitted of different races. And by him being the captain and their captain down, they all took the burden of putting the D in their name. You feel me? And they just got passed down for generations to always represent that crew, Joy Boy's crew.
That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Because it's something about, like, if you have D in your name, you're, like, destined to change the world or something like that.
And when they first said, they said, Law had said, I don't know if he was saying, like, necessarily, like, I think he said the D stand for defy gods or destroy, no, or destroy gods. But I think it's defy gods for real, you feel me? These are naturally people that oppose and defy gods for real, you feel me? Like, it's just a lot. And then, like, it's only, if you really sit there and look, you like, damn, if you really think about it, it's not that many D's. Like, whereas though it, like, and then the D's that the names pass to, each one of these people is of like a different race, or Blackbeard is nothing like Luffy.
Yeah, because we have a giant, Robin's friend.
Saw D, right?
Yeah.
Saw D. And then how the fuck Saw become a D? And then that lets you know, because Joy Boy was supposed to have been a giant.
Yes. Because we have precedent now that the bigger you are as a zone, especially a mythical zone, the fruit makes you even bigger than that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm looking at Chopper a kind of way. Because of the rumble, what happens when you have the rumble ball and you like suddenly become a giant? All right.
And what happens when you awaken and you take that rumble ball? And then this was crazy. All right. Remember I was telling you, I feel like the changing point is going. What? My fault. What house they got sent to you? My daughter.
Oh, yeah, the daughter, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a daughter and a son. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm 34, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just like to try to take care of myself.
You carry yourself young and strong, though.
Yeah, because I try to take care of myself, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I try my best because my earlier years when I was, like, outside on the streets, like, you know what I mean, running around and stuff, I was just running around, and I wouldn't, you know what I mean, drugging and thugging. You know what I mean? That's drugging and thugging. Feel me? So I had to get out of that and get better. You know what I mean? And I'm a Gemini, and I got laid. I've always been an animated person, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I like being animated though, like, because it helps me, like, it helps me make my videos better and all that, like I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up. That's something I struggle with, especially like my voice. I'd be like, I feel like I sound dry. I've gotten that before. Like I sound like monotone, so I've been trying to be more animated.
Bro, I used to think I sound dry. You just gotta stop, bro. You just gotta start doing it like that. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta start doing it with though you start getting loose. Not saying just doing it in videos, like just start doing it like in the mirror, start doing it so when you just get it. You feel it. Because a lot of times, you know, like, you be animated because you be able to see yourself. The hardest thing when I'm doing my videos is when I like to be animated, but I can't see myself. So I be like, damn, I don't know if I'm really, you know what I mean, moving, blah, blah, blah. TikTok, I can put my, in the background, I can talk, blah, 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 bing, bang, bow. Twitch and all that, when I gotta go down, then I gotta go to my other screens and all that, like, you know what I mean, going on YouTube and all that to show the, you know what I mean, you can't see yourself and you don't know what's going on because I gotta get my, I got the computer with the double screen, but I let somebody with my screen, I gotta get my other screen, so I have my OBS studio on one part and everything on the other one. I'm gonna get that back, you know what I mean? But, yeah, like, to be animated, bro, just be, like, be yourself. Just cut loose. Stop thinking, like, don't think, bro. Because whenever you think and you like, damn, am I, it's not going to work. You just got to go. You will hear me saying sounds in the video that I look at like, what made you say that sound, bro? But it was just all in the moment. Like, and then I don't like like when I do videos, like I will get whatever, like I get my key points down and all that I want to do, but I'm not like I try to go off the dome so it comes off animated like that too. Like I know my key points and my things I want to say.
As well. Like I know what I want to say, and I'll go back to editing and be like, okay, I don't like how I said it here, so I'll re-record it.
I do that too. I do that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, damn, bro, I sounded too stiff, or I might have sounded too anime, or I might have just be like, like, come on, that was dumb. Come on, bro, let's fix that. That's why I tell people the best thing that I learned, that I took from you, bro, is when you said like editing these videos. Like we can do all the time, but you gotta take your time, edit your videos, go through, see everything that's going on. Make sure you saying the right thing. Make sure the process is right. Like, just gotta slow down with that. Even though I be wanting to drop the video so bad. Come on, let's drop it. Let's drop it.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to just drop the video. So now that I know how to edit better, I know what my content is gonna look like now because I want to post more often.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know how to edit so I don't have to spend a super long time. And then I know what I can do to get, I just thought of it while I was talking to you, how I can get 5, 10 videos up. I don't think I read that with you. I'm rather like 5 to 7 videos out every week.
Yeah, see,
that's the other thing is like you gotta be consistent.
Definitely, you already know. We know that. Like, it's to the point that you gotta try to get 2, 3 videos. But the work schedule for me be burning me up. But at the same time, I still be like, bro, you got, like, at the very least, you gotta drop a video, at least 1 video. And there be some mornings like I come in, like, I might not drop the video on a work day, but I come in the morning, I'm like, yo, I want to leave out. Man, but I need to give some content to my people. So that's like even with the little break week, that's what just made me, from what you just said, that's what made me look up Shiba voice actor, because I just came across that on TikTok and seen that. And I'm like, that's content.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen nobody really talk about Shiba voice actor. Then Shiba voice actor giving us, you know what I mean, how he felt about the manga from when he first read it. How he happy to be, you know what I mean, involved in it. Giving us his, you know what I mean, say in one phrase, how would you feel me? Just them little things, and I'm like, let me make a video about that. People want to see, feel me? So, it just be a lot of different stuff. It be easy stuff that can catch your mind, too, that'll make you, like, start talking about stuff, too.
Yeah. It's like, the one thing is, the videos like the one I just made, I don't think I can make those super often, because I gotta really think about what my take is and what's the evidence for it. I gotta say, like, that's videos for me now is scrolling back through kagurabachi to get screenshots.
Yeah. You talking about when you talk about a panel, now you gotta go back and find the chapter, or you gotta or you gotta go on, you know, the internet and try to type the precurrent in and try to find a pattern. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That is the hardest thing when you say something about an old kagurabachi jib, like something, just not saying like, oh, but I'm saying, all right, we might be talking about 106, but it might be something that was key in 85 that got something to do with 106.
Exactly.
But so it's like, yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
The more you do it, the easier it becomes.
Yeah.
Like, but I've been making so many kagurabachi videos over the course of like the year, maybe even a little last year, to where now I can be like, I know where stuff happened. Like, I know exactly what chapter stuff happens because I had to spend so long looking for it. Sometimes multiple times, multiple videos, I gotta go back and like, damn, where did that happen again? I know it's around here. Like, I don't went to the Samora flashback so often, I know exactly what chapters and each part of that flashback happens.
Hey, yo, shit was just, and that was between the 60s, right? The 50s.
That was 71. That starts.
That's crazy. I was called. So that was the sword bearer. That was because I was intrigued with that arc. So that's why I know around that 60, around that from 50 to like 80. it was going down a lot through those
God,
chapters, bro. Probably from like 50, probably like 60 to like 100. I mean, them 40 chapters was going crazy.
I'm so mad because we not gonna get that season, and like we not gonna get that arc for another maybe 3 years, bro.
Definitely.
And I don't want it to rush either. It's like the thing is like it's hard to have patience, but I need that Samura fight when he dropped down with the wings. The world is gonna stop, dog.
My demonic angel. You heard me.
That was hard. For the first time, I said, oh God, he wanted the goats. He wanted the goats.
Bro, he definitely, when he did that and came down, I was like, this man is a god among God. And then you already write my favorite, you write my main character down. So now you just got me looking at it like, this man is on a legendary status for me right now, bro.
And he does it so often because just before that, you get the elevator. The elevator shit was so clean when they was coming up and they was both thinking about like, okay, how do I beat him? I gotta do.
You talking about with Chiro and Hokuto?
TaioRiku.
My bad, TaioRiku.
Yeah, but
then this man jumps out the elevator, looks over at Ori, figure out how she doing the white purity style, and unlocks it the right, bro. That's just crazy, bro. That's why I say these eyes gotta be way more than this little bit of shit that they're giving us, bro. The man is free. The man is able to jump out an elevator while we going for our clash. I'm able to glance over, slow time down, read her movements to execute it the right way.
The thing about how brilliant the writing for that part too was, remember when we first got introduced to Samura, and they told us he using like basically echolocation.
Yeah.
Then when the enemy got hit to that, they started moving quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And using like long distance attack. And they was like, that's not gonna work either, because even though Samura uses sound sometimes, he also just cuts at hostility.
So
right?
and
the murderous intent. So we fast forward to Chihiro, he's looking at Iori and he realizes Iori cuts at people's hostility. That's why she's only cutting the fingers.
Woo!
And I was like, oh my. I didn't realize that the first time I read it, but when you go back, you make so many videos, you read through stuff again. Because, like, sometimes when I'm making a video, I get so wrapped up in the chapter, I just start reading again.
Sometimes
so I read that and I was like, yo, the writing of that is so brilliant, because you really only need to cut away at people's hostility. You don't need to cut away at the person. You're not killing nobody.
Right.
And that's like cluing us in as to ultimately where we're going to get into kagurabachi. Like,
and you know what I was
supposed to kill people or not?
But Konoshige been trying to tell us this from chapter 1 when he was explaining it. So this ain't been no Hokuzono been throwing us in this in our face the whole time. And you know what else I said to my man to this, because he's not a kagurabachi reader, but we was talking last night. He been throwing the Mikaboshi in our face the whole time too. You wanna know why?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Sojo gets a sword, right? This is a sword that fought the Mikaboshi, right? But Sojo wanted to take the substance of the Dataseki and make it into something. So he was peeling off the one girl, and then we need to know the origin of really where that clan come from. Is that clan actually a Japan clan, or is that a Mikaboshi clan? Was Shaw actually being able to regenerate and stuff? Then,
all right, one more for you. Is another person that we seen regenerate. I think I said this to you.
Yeah, the vessel. I know exactly what you're talking about. The vessel. Because the nigga was holding his head. How you hold your head?
Another person talk with their head cut off. The Mikaboshi.
Bro, didn't think of this. This is why I said he been throwing in our face. Because, alright, he gives us Sojo be able to make it in some law form. The Hishaku boosted up. They're able to make the Lord tablets where they're able to use it. When they use it, it was able to manifest their sorcery like how the enchanted blades was. Like how you manifest the fish, like how it was manifested through the Data Seki. Their powers was manifested and you was able to see him. Remember when Chiro was fighting Hikari brother? Once he put the Data Seki, it was manifest where you was able to see his shit around him.
Right.
Then he was letting us know, you know what I mean, if the sorcery or your body can't strain this, that you're gonna explode. So he was already giving us a clue that these Mikaboshi was gonna come. Sorcerers that was able to contain the Dataseki, harness it without exploding and be able to use it. And when he show us, it's like, damn. Cause I just thought, I'm like, bro, he was foreshadowing this the whole time.
And then when we see Ryu and he manifests insects, I was like, hold up.
Right. The same ones he ate. The same ones he ate in that bowl.
Right.
So talk to me.
And something is inside of you, bro. Like what you put inside of you comes out or something like that. And then it's out of order, right? Because we see Soga floating above everybody. Then fast forward 10 chapters, we see Ryu and what they wear.
Remember I said that
uniforms. You look at Soga uniforms. It's the same thing. Like
W's, my nigga. Remember I was talking about that, like, yo, he got just the little thing on his wrist, the thing on his ankle. He got certain things that when Ryu introduced, this is the same thing this man got on.
But you telling me you hate them?
So why are you moving like them? To the point you don't even want.
Exactly like that.
If anybody coming up with their teachings, their learnings, you say they gotta be murdered. I don't even know why you going after Akari the way you is, because Akari ain't coming up under they was the Mikaboshi, or they was a sorcery family underneath y'all. So I just felt like he just want to wipe all of them down. Like that was just his little excuse.
And this is crazy because the Sazanami clan used to be their allies.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We saw the flashback. Kyora was in the room with his sister.
That's what I'm saying. And remember, he was only in the room. It wasn't like he was the leader of the clan, but he was the person they sent out there to be the face and talk for him. You feel me? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we don't. And then that would have been when his father was still alive, because we know that the father died when Henry and Hakuri were little. We seen them when the power transferred, like after Kyora came out and the power transferred.
Right.
I promise you, it's something about rituals. Even the way that, like, when Ryu ate the bugs, you saw like 4 people sitting in the like pentagram type thing, like a octagram type thing.
Yeah,
it was like 4 people on the inside and then like some people on the outside. Like I don't remember how many. And when I looked at it, I saw the same way the barrier is maintained in the Kaminami headquarters.
Damn. No. Oh, you talking about like how the vessel got the barrier around there. You saying,
so,
yeah, how
the
they go.
dude that was in the middle, and then people surrounding him, and they like in a little pentagram.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Whereas though that shit was at the bottom, and then it looked like this.
Exactly. It's not the exact same number of sides, but it's like one is like 4 in the middle and 6 outside. The other one is like 4 in the middle and 5 outside.
Right, bro, yeah.
So I'm like, it's slightly different, but it's the same process. And then you see how they sacrifice people, like 5 people when they first, I guess, right before they went underground. So something going on with that.
Yeah, hold on. You said when they went underground, he did what again?
So when we see it's like in the flashback chapters in the Satan War arc, it's a dude that's like looking through old files.
Oh, the old man with the glasses,
old
right?
Man looking through files, and you see a picture of like one of the Mikaboshi with like some people that were sacrificed.
Right.
You can see the sky, so it was before they went underground.
Yeah, and you talking about when they stomachs was exploded, they had the little shit over their eyes, and he was wiping the rock down with the blood, like as if he took their blood and was wiping that. That's why I said he was really sacrificing. It was really.
That's why I think one big piece of this puzzle, man, is how the internal contracts work. That's a big piece to this puzzle because the way the contracts work, it doesn't make sense that the Shinichi was the last blade, even though we know it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't make, because how are you making the thing that's like holding them all together? The reason anyone can use them is the Shinichi, but it was the last one that was made.
Yeah, that don't make sense, bro. All right, you definitely right. The Shinichi is the main. The Shinichi had to be made first because it had to be made first, and nobody wielded it yet. Because you definitely right. If the Shinichi made, and if the Shinichi go, it kills everybody else. Or like you said, every other sword, all the other swords is connect from the immortality from the Shinichi. So how was this made last?
But
like,
it's no way you're telling me that ahead of time, Subaru and Kunishige knew that they would have to make this kind of internal contract. Maybe Subaru would know that it's too much power, but like I don't see anything from them, or especially not Kunishige, that tells me he's like an expert on sorcery and knows how to do rituals and contracts and that kind of thing. The nigga barely sells his swords.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe that's something that Kamunabi put on there. They said, okay, we can do this plan, but these swords are too powerful or something like that, so you have to give up your sorcery or something. I don't know. But the internal contracts don't make sense.
No, they don't. But it's back, like you said, it's back, which is crazy because everything links to the Shinichi with the contract.
Yep.
So if everything linked to this, why would that be the last sword?
And the other issue is, how did Yura know about the eternal contracts? Because when he came to Samura, he already knew, like, everything about the swords. He knew way too much.
You know why I think that?
Chiaki.
It's either Chiaki, if she's still alive, or whoever this Soga Clan girl is. And you know who I think that got the Soga Clan girl put up? Hat Hishaku. I think Yoga talked to her and all that, but Hat Hishaku the one got her put up.
He's so... Why is he the... It's two people who name me don't know in the Hishaku. Why?
Him? No, we do. We call him Hat. We don't know nothing. And then the eye little shit that like what happened to his eye?
Yeah, bro. What is that?
Alright.
Don't tell me that's Chiaki's eye now and that's how you see the future.
That'd be crazy, bro. If he stole her eye. But then, no, because when she dies, the lineage get passed down to the next one.
Yeah, and it's like only in girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's presumably a very young girl out there that can see the future and is helping Yura.
I'm cupped up right now with Hat Hishaku. He
And
got her tucked up.
That's Kiro's cousin.
Yeah, real, cause yeah. You definitely right. That's Chihiro's cousin because This man don't even know he part of the Soul Clan. And that's why I think, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you know how they try to make it seem like Chiro Father and what's his name, Buddy. No, bro, they weren't buddy. And I think that's another reason why Yo was acting so dull, because however Chiaki got lost, bro, is something that fatally made Yo hurt, cause he don't want to describe like when he asked about Akamura, he could have easily let him know about Akamura. He could have let him know, you part of the your family. He don't know nothing. I don't even think this man know about his mother for real.
I don't.
I just think he know who she is and who of her, but I don't think he really even know his mother.
Like Kunishige wasn't willing to talk about that kind of stuff. And then, do you know the other thing? The trees, man. Every time I see a pine tree, I get a headache.
Why was they at Hiroshima?
Exactly.
What the hell was these trees doing at an island that got... And this really wasn't even supposed to have been an island. It's just that it got broke off from the island. So we had the name of the island because it was a small piece got broke off from Shikoku. Okay, we name it that. When the hell did that man get out there where as though them trees was right there?
And I'm not even going to misquote it. I'm 2 chapters ahead. Hold on 1 second. Because I want to go to 117, I think.
117.
Or maybe it's 116.
116?
Let me see.
Let's check that out, baby.
Yeah, 116. Beneath this man wrote it in the dialogue, the last page of 116. He said, March 20th, the Hiroshima talks beneath the solitary pine tree on the shore of Hiroshima.
And you said...
Damn pine trees again.
You said 16? 116?
Yeah, 116.
All right, let's go. That's what I'm saying. The motherfucker's a whole tree. The Hiroshima talk. Beneath the solid pine tree on the shore of Hiroshima, the two nations met to discuss the rights to mine the Dataseki. But it's like, all right, what was y'all point of even speaking on the tree?
I'm pointing out that, like, Shaku uses pine tree sorcery.
And the
pine tree.
And he did that when they was trying the sword bearer assassination arc. When he popped up with Samora, he popped up and made a whole tree. That's how it came from underneath the ground.
And Yura can do it too.
Damn, Yura can do it.
Yura used a pine tree to separate Hakuri and Shihiro in the Rakuzaichi.
Oh, see, I ain't gonna lie. My early days, like that's why now I only got the chapter books. Remember, I told you like the auction up, like mid points, like a couple chapters. I don't know what I was doing at the time, but I ain't get the Chiro and Yora fight. I gotta read that over. Like the little stuff that took place after Chiro beat Akari brother, and 2 he get the Kiora. Oh, Kira.
Yeah, and when you make the videos, you'll get back to it. I reread the arc already. The other one that pissed me off, page 4 of chapter 123. When you look at Yuki family, it's a pine tree right over their head.
Right. That's what I was saying, bro. They got a lot of games with them, bro. Bro, this man, so it seemed like he could have even been a part of the Mikaboshi. It seemed like he probably could have been a part of the Soga clan. Because if you say all right, he had it in Hiroshima, and then we know like it was table set up, it was the chairs that was set up, so maybe he did make the tree, then give it an extra, shade, so they can actually sit on the shade. But then if you talking about they got these trees, these same trees, bro, this man is a mystery, bro. It's only 2 characters with the biggest mystery. Him and the last female sword bearer. They got the biggest
Wait a
mystery.
second. One more pine tree thing. Right after the Rakuzaichi, I believe, Yura is talking to somebody. You can't see who he's talking to, but it's a pine tree on the table where he's talking.
What chapter that was?
It's almost like he's talking to it. My theory is this man can listen through pine trees. That's why the Mikaboshi knew about Hyakki. Because how the fuck did they know that? How did they know she existed, bro? They've never seen her. The world at large at that time doesn't know about sorcery.
But you know, they know the history of that. That is a princess in the Soul Clan.
They know that.
But you saying how did they know that? But how did they know Chiaki? Like it was her. That's what you saying.
He says the Soga Princess though, so he might not know her by name.
Okay, because I was going to say now, if you know it directly, then you might be on to something. But I thought they already knew about, you know what I mean, from their past of knowing the Soga clan already. So I thought they already knew that the Soga clan be having the princess that get passed down these, what's her names?
And this is never brought up again, so I don't pay that much attention to it. But when Sojo first meets with Hatshaku and with Yura, they're in some kind of alternate dimension.
Hell yeah, bro. The shit was spinning like they was on it was like, all right, so
the stairs are like upside down.
Down was like it was moving in a whole 360 different motion. Like each layer had a different way it was formed. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I ain't even gonna lie, it was hard because man, when they first introduced that, they tried to kind of silhouette them, like where they had them dark, and you just seen Sojo talking to them while they two sitting in the chairs. Yeah, I remember that because that's when they gave Sojo the Cloud Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's something weird, bro. And if you look at the top of that panel, it's like it almost looked like when she would teleport. Go to chapter 7, page 16. Tell me that don't look like when she would be teleporting.
Hold on, you said chapter what?
7.
Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying. It definitely did.
There's so many mysteries we got back then, bro. There's so much content to be made about kagurabachi.
That's why I keep telling people that's why bro, and I'm glad you be really having Ken on your thing and Ken be up there because Ken swore, bro, kagurabachi wasn't gonna make it, bro. He swore the way the story, bro, moving too fast, that this is gonna be over in 150. And I'm like, bro, just let him cook. Now, I get what y'all saying. Kagurabachi Part 1 was a lot of fast pacing, and even when he got into his lore parts, he was only giving us a chapter or depending on the character, like Samora, you might get 2, 3 that might determine your lore before it start going up. But for the most part, he was speed. But Part 2, the way he just been slowing it down and been all about the story, bro, just explaining this smelting process is crazy hard, bro.
Dog, the chapter, not even just this one, but all these chapters talking about how important Chiaki is to Kunishige. She is his fire, bro.
Yes, hell yeah. She the fire that lights his furnace. Facts.
Exactly.
But she also the fire that lights Akamora furnace.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? That's what makes those two parallel. because they got one character that always chooses to put herself, sacrifice herself to save them, when they're the ones that's trying to save her. But she always end up saving them in the end.
And I bet you that's how it ends too.
Yeah.
I bet you she dies saving them.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's gonna be so. Alright. So listen, let's just theorycraft a little bit, or let's just not even theorycraft. Fuck that. Speculations of what we think might happen in the next chapter. We know Sheba cannot fight these Mazabi, all three of them by himself, pushing it to the. He pushed himself to the limit, just doing what he just did. Could you see? Now, we all know that we want Azumi to pop up. Because we know Azumi, Konoshige friend, Sheba friend. Yeah. Would you like to see that somehow, or I'm going to give you two scenarios. What if Akamura pops up and helps them out, finding out that he know that Rokuhara is trying to do something to help his sister? Or what if Chiaki sees a vision that makes her have to tell him to stop the Mikaboshi, because if they stop him from doing the smelting process, it'll create an explosion that they won't be able to stop.
I don't think we're going to get that, and here's why. We're not going to get another chapter of just Kunoshige staring at fire. It's been like 3 chapters now.
Right.
I think the smelting process ends. And then, like, right when they have Sheba on the ropes, Subaru can't fight anymore, they're losing, but they haven't they haven't been able to stop the process. The metal, the alloy that they're trying to make comes out. And it's like, that's the proof that it works. And it's going to stop everybody. Everybody going to feel, they're probably going to feel the energy coming off of it. And be like, damn, this is a crazy weapon. So they like, we can't kill him now because it works.
Yeah.
Report.
Yeah.
Then we can skip to where they say, okay, this is the official plan. We have enough material for 6 blades or 5. I think it would be really funny to me if they said they only had material for 5 blades. Make 5.
What if they did have material for 5 and they went over there and did it, and then that's why they was able to get some more Data Sega?
Exactly.
Because they gonna need to get, because that little bit that they had, I don't even think that's enough to make the 5 blades, bro. I think we probably get like 2, 3 of them.
What they're gonna try to do is they're gonna use Demon Monster and Yuki. They're gonna try to use them both. So hold off the Mikaboshi. We know the Mikaboshi basically take over a whole lot of Japan. And then right when things look their bleakest, the Enchanted Blades are done, the selection process, and they go out into the field to start fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Burst? We was just talking about you.
My boy. The man, he going to the kagurabachi, what's his name? Damn, bro. I might gotta run real quick, bro. You still gonna be up?
No, good talk.
You still gonna be up?
Yeah, I'll be up.
Cause I'm saying I gotta go. Like, my daughter made a mistake and ordered these shoes at the wrong address, so I need to go pick them up because I don't want nobody to take my daughter's shoes. So I'm gonna go grab them real quick. It's only like.
All right, man. Peace out. Good talk, man.
Alrighty, baby. I'll meet you soon as I tap back in.
For sure.
Alright, gotcha.